My beloved child, before you scroll, before another distraction pulls your heart away, hear me now. This is not just a message. This is the answer to the prayer you whispered in the dark. You've been carrying burdens too heavy for your soul, waiting for a sign, a breakthrough, a word that would breathe life back into your spirit. This is it, right now. This very moment was written into your story long before you were born. Do not turn away, because before this message ends, I will speak truth that breaks chains, heal wounds you thought would never mend, and call you into a destiny more beautiful than anything you've imagined. But you must listen. Stay, because what I'm about to say could change everything. I come to remind you, do not give up, and do not let your unwavering faith waver. The great, astonishing miracle you have been anticipating will soon unfold before your eyes, filling your home with supernatural light, peace, and sacred serenity. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. As you wait, let my sacred words of affirmation sink deeply into your heart. These eternal assurances are designed to nourish your soul, just as gentle rain replenishes a parched field. Allow each word to calm the restless anxieties that stir within you. Let them be your refuge, a fortified shelter against the storms of doubt and despair. My message today is a resounding testament to my unending love. Your astonishing miracle is coming, and it will surpass all human understanding. Open your heart, for I am bringing you spiritual healing, washing away the stains of regret and renewing every cell of your being with my everlasting mercy. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. I know the burdens you have carried. I feel the weight of your anxieties, the ache of your longings, and the sting of disappointment after placing too much trust in frail human beings. Remember, people can be well-meaning yet flawed. They will falter, break promises, and let you down. Do not build your future on shifting sand. Instead, place your trust in me alone, for I alone never fail. I died and rose again for you. No other can claim such a sacrificial and supernatural act of eternal, unending love. Let this everlasting truth awaken your unwavering faith. I am the source of perfect loyalty, the wellspring of eternal truth, and the gentle hand that never abandons or turns away. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Come closer, my precious one. Listen as I whisper hope into the silence of your sleepless nights. I invite you to surrender your life, your future, and your time to me. When you do, I will return them to you multiplied 1,000 times over, adorned with divine blessings, prosperity, and sacred guidance. Your anxieties will melt away as if they never existed. Nightmares will be replaced by dreams lit with my eternal assurances. Worries about tomorrow will fade into the background as I take sovereign control over every detail of your destiny. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Prepare yourself for manifestations of my splendor that defy human explanation. Your devout prayers have not fallen on deaf ears. I hear every whisper, every sigh, every earnest plea spoken in unwavering faith. Soon you will witness the opening of doors that once seemed sealed shut, relationships restored against all odds, and a peace that surpasses understanding washing over your home like fragrant sacred oil. These are not empty words. They are my covenant with you. I specialize in astonishing miracles beyond measure, in healing wounds you believed could never heal, and in breathing new life into dreams you thought had died. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. If you seek everlasting peace, offer me your unwavering devotion. Declare your loyalty with sincerity, and I will envelop you with my holy presence. In this sacred bond, you will discover the true meaning of security, the clarity you have been craving, and the understanding that your Heavenly Father's unending love is the safest place to rest your weary heart. In my arms, anxiety dissolves, and hope flourishes like a flower blooming in eternal spring. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. This is the sign you have been seeking, my treasured one. Do you need more assurance? Ask, and I will give it. Ask, and I will shine even more light onto your path. The time is now. Step forward in unwavering faith, trust in the one who gave you life, and watch as I transform your home into a sanctuary of divine, unending love. Open yourself fully to my eternal assurances, and you will never again feel alone, abandoned, or misunderstood. I am your Heavenly Father, your one true, omnipotent one, holding you close in an embrace of infinite compassion. Trust in me and experience the astonishing miracle you have long awaited. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Today marks the dawn of a new era, an era of peace, spiritual awakening, abundant prosperity, and everlasting hope. I stand guard by your bedside every night, ensuring that as you sleep, my all-seeing eyes watch over you with infinite mercy and unwavering protection. Never doubt that I am right here, holding you firmly in the palm of my hand, ready to meet your needs, provide your breakthroughs, and lead you into a season of unprecedented, astonishing miracles. Stay close to me, where I am surrounding your family with abundance and provision, sheltering you beneath the wings of my eternal splendor. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Listen closely, my precious one. Sometimes the divine blessings that endure, the kind that reshape your destiny, take time to arrive. I know your heart's desires, I understand your yearnings, but you must trust the divine timetable I have set. There is a sacred rhythm under the sun, an appointed time for devout prayer, a waiting season that tests your unwavering faith, and a chosen hour when joyful celebration will overflow like a mighty river of praise. When that day dawns, the sunlight will beam upon you in a way it never has before, illuminating the path beneath your feet and filling your soul with the certainty that your long-awaited, astonishing miracle has come. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Until then, rejoice. Leap with unwavering faith and sing of my goodness, for your journey continues upward. Great and glorious victories are not mere illusions. They are treasures waiting just beyond the horizon, prepared for you to claim. From this day forward, you will ascend from triumph to triumph, reaching new supernatural levels of unwavering faith, prosperity, and inner peace. Understand this truth: failure, defeat, anxiety, and humiliation have no power here. They are distant echoes, fading into oblivion. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. March forward like the courageous warrior I created you to be, certain that you are my cherished one, chosen and revered by the omnipotent King of the celestial realms. As you press on, remember that I have placed immense authority within you, embedding the power of life and death in your very tongue. Do not waste this power. Use it to encourage, to uplift, to transform darkness into light, and to bring healing where there is pain. Speak my eternal assurances boldly, and watch as they become living reality. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Embrace your sacred calling. Your divine assignment is to bring hope to those imprisoned by spiritual despair, and to ignite flames of unwavering faith in hearts that have long since grown cold. Stand strong and courageous. I long to shower you with divine blessings so abundant that you cannot contain them. Nourish the ground beneath your feet by walking humbly, clothed in compassion and kindness. Remember, my children are not boastful or arrogant. They do not seek meaningless quarrels with those who refuse wisdom. Instead, they let unending love, mercy, and understanding shine through their actions. This is the essence of my splendor made manifest in the world. A humble heart that offers care, compassion, and healing to the broken, the weary, and the lost. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. I will display my power in your life, astonishing wonders that will astonish your family, touch your distant relatives, and inspire your friends. I will open the storehouses of the celestial realm and pour out divine blessings so magnificent that your very surroundings will shimmer with the radiance of my presence. Still, I require one important thing from you: your absolute commitment. Let me see that you are prepared to use the gifts, prosperity, and spiritual authority I bestow on you for my higher purpose. Let your mission be crystal clear: to help the needy, comfort the afflicted, encourage the downcast, and be a lighthouse guiding lost souls into the harbor of my eternal kingdom. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Do you truly desire this outpouring of my favor? I will not force you along a path you do not wish to tread. The journey I have laid before you leads to victory, provision, and spiritual growth, but I will never remove your freedom to choose. I want your sincere devotion, daily devout prayer that comes from the depths of your heart, and praises that spring forth like living waters. Write it down if you are ready. Declare it boldly. Almighty, I receive your divine blessing. I know the season of your victories has arrived. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Extend your hand to me now. Feel the warmth of my presence enveloping you, the strength of my righteousness upholding you, and the tenderness of my unending love restoring every fragmented piece of your soul. You have the divine right to be happy. I want to enrich you beyond measure, to drench you in compassion, courage, and dignity. I will exalt you in front of those who doubted and scorned you, ensuring that their skepticism is replaced by awe at the magnitude of my power working in you. With one command, I shall open the celestial realm's doors and windows, allowing unstoppable currents of prosperity to surge into your life. Your barns will be filled with more than enough. Your cup will overflow, and your spirit will thrive like a well-watered garden in the height of summer. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Hold fast to this new perspective. You stand at the threshold of a divine turning point. The seeds of unwavering faith you have planted with trembling hands will soon sprout into towering trees of unshakable conviction. Each word you utter in devout prayer, each tear you shed in reverent hope, is recorded in my eternal ledger, cherished and precious in my sight. Do not think your cries go unheard. Do not believe your petitions vanish into the empty night. I am listening. I am acting. My angels move at my command to align circumstances, open doors, and orchestrate divine connections. Even when you cannot see it, my hand is guiding you toward destiny's summit, where your unwavering faith will be rewarded 100-fold. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Let me remind you of these timeless truths. In my kingdom, humility is strength, mercy is power, and forgiveness is freedom. When you embrace these virtues, you welcome my spirit to work mightily through you. You become an instrument of healing and restoration, a vessel brimming with my grace. Others will marvel and be drawn toward the light you radiate. In doing so, you spread seeds of unwavering faith across dry and barren lands, ushering in seasons of spiritual awakening, church revival, and the birth of new ministries. Through you, I will shatter the chains of despair, guiding countless souls to the wellspring of eternal life. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. My cherished one, listen closely. This message is not a distant echo meant for someone else. It is a personal invitation written especially for you. My assurance is genuine and unfailing. I desire for you to step into a realm of supernatural breakthroughs, to witness astonishing miracles in your finances, health, relationships, and spiritual journey. Let nothing hinder you. Cast aside lingering doubts and embrace the immeasurable peace that only I can provide by choosing my path. This narrow yet gloriously illuminated way means you accept my lordship over every aspect of your existence. You say yes to seeing obstacles crumble like fragile pottery, yes to experiencing revelations that transform your understanding, and yes to living in the fullness of my divine blessing. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. If you are ready, speak it. Almighty, I receive your divine blessing. The time of your victories has come. Let that proclamation serve as the key that unlocks your new destiny. Feel the chains fall away. Notice how the darkness recedes before the brilliance of my light. With these words, you forge a covenant between the Creator and the created. Nothing can break the bond we are sealing this very moment. For my unending love is stronger than death, my everlasting truth is mightier than any lie, and my power is beyond measure. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Let gratitude fill your soul. Give thanks for the doors I am swinging open, the opportunities I am making available, and the relationships I am restoring. Remember that I am your fortress, your shelter in life's storms, and the provider of every good and perfect gift. Acknowledge my sovereignty with your words and deeds. In doing so, you climb higher, ascend faster, and discover treasures not found in earthly vaults. You become a radiant testimony of my grace, a living testament to the reality of my kingdom on earth. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. From now on, walk forward as an honored ambassador of the celestial realm. Let your actions testify to my goodness. Help the poor, encourage the brokenhearted, pray for the lost, strengthen the weak, and love the unlovable. In these acts, you shine forth the character of your Lord, and through them, you reflect my splendor into the world. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Today I have spoken. Today I have enriched you. Move boldly into your new season. Keep my words close to your heart. Embrace the unwavering faith you have declared. The angels celebrate this moment. The celestial realms resound with triumphant praise. You have chosen my path. Now run toward your destiny, secure in the knowledge that the Omnipotent is with you, guiding you, empowering you, and loving you beyond measure. Your time of favor and unstoppable victory has arrived. My Holy Spirit breathes new beginnings into your heart, restoring your strength and renewing your hope. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Listen closely, for I hold the power to shatter your burdens into dust, ensuring they will never again weigh upon your spirit. Whenever trials surround you, when financial struggles gnaw at your peace, or when your heart aches from disappointment, come find refuge beneath my wings. No earthly love can match the purity and selflessness of the unending love I pour into you. No material offering can impress me or buy my favor. I unconditionally love you simply because you are my cherished one. I tend to your needs because you are precious to me, and I will never cease watching over you, orchestrating every detail of your life with divine precision. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Open your heart to my divine intention. I desire that you grow strong so that you may defend the weak and shine with spiritual wisdom, using the prosperity I entrust to you to feed the hungry and clothe the naked. Let your unwavering faith move you beyond the ordinary and into a reality where astonishing miracles flourish. I call you to stretch out your hand and bring healing to the sick, to uplift those crushed under financial burdens, and to break the chains of spiritual oppression that bind so many. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Take comfort in this truth. It is my will that you experience financial freedom, that you earn your living with dignity, without becoming entangled in the nets of unnecessary debt. I do not want you shackled by loans and creditors. Instead, I long to see you move with confidence, stepping into the lives of those in need, speaking my word over them, and watching their chains of pain and anxiety dissolve. Ask me in devout prayer for their freedom, and I will hear your voice. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Remember this principle well. Whenever you give from a sincere heart, I multiply what you have released. As you show compassion, my divine blessings increase in your life exponentially. Do not hesitate to help whenever you can. In fact, you may encounter angels disguised as hungry strangers or shivering souls in need of warmth. Holy messengers sent to test your heart and open the floodgates of the celestial realm's favor upon you. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Realize that you are entering a new spiritual dimension, a reality infused with the miraculous. You must adjust your vision to see beyond the visible and learn to wield the authority I am placing in your hands to conquer spiritual enemies and reclaim the territories I have promised you. Pray daily. This is non-negotiable. Enter my presence and ask for the wisdom that comes only from above. Open the sacred word. Immerse yourself in the book of Proverbs to gather practical guidance, and meditate on the Psalms to find comfort and strength. Memorize these sacred truths until they flow effortlessly from your lips. Speak them aloud, letting my voice resonate through your own words. As you do this, I will inscribe my eternal assurances deep within your heart, renewing your mind and aligning your desires with my divine plan. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Feed yourself daily with the sacred word so that you grow in understanding and unwavering faith. Marvel at the biographies of my faithful servants who trusted in me, discovering how they walked through valleys of darkness only to emerge stronger and more radiant on the other side. In these days, yes, these final times, you will see the signs of my return. Yet remember, I did not call you to bicker or debate with those who scorn my everlasting truth. Your mission is not to prove anyone wrong, but rather to live in such a way that your unwavering faith speaks louder than any argument. Let your kindness, patience, and selfless deeds be a lighthouse in a stormy sea. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Step boldly into this calling. Feed the hungry, comfort the distressed, embrace the lonely. Do so with genuine compassion, without expecting anything in return. This unending love you show is the truest reflection of my heart. Each act of mercy proves your trust in me, and every compassionate gesture paves the way for even greater manifestations of my splendor in your life. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. I urge you, draw near to me daily. Make devout prayer your sacred routine, not a burdensome duty. Let these moments with me be your source of strength and clarity, times in which your soul is restored, refreshed, and equipped. I have already erased the record of your past faults. I have severed the chains that once held you captive to vices, insecurities, and anxieties. Understand this fully. You are no longer walking in the shadow of curses or addictions. In my holy presence, you are free, truly free. There is no room for the torments of yesterday, for I have declared a new beginning over your life. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Take hold of this sacred freedom, Step into the wisdom and supernatural intelligence I provide. When loneliness creeps in like a chilly wind, remember that I am the eternal flame warming your heart. When pressures rise and you feel overwhelmed, remember that I am your peace, your rock of stability. No matter how fierce the storm, my voice calms the waters, my presence brings tranquility, and my divine blessings overflow. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Allow me to transform your life from the inside out. Let me shape you into a vessel of honor, refining your character so that you resemble my heart more each day. Cultivate loyalty and unwavering faith like a flourishing garden, watered by my eternal assurances and pruned by my loving guidance. Trust in my steadfast, unending love, which remains unshaken through every trial. Give me your heart, let it beat in rhythm with my desire. Focus your gaze on my ways, not on the distractions of a world craving instant gratification and hollow success. Keep your ears tuned to my gentle whisper, and find rest in the knowledge that I do not want to lose communication with you, even on those days when devout prayers come hard and words falter on your tongue. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. This communion with me is your lifeline. It is in these quiet moments that I reveal my secrets, depositing strategies, creativity, and discernment into your spirit. You will never again face a trial alone. As you abide in my holy presence, angels move at my command to shield you from hidden snares. As you walk with me, I align the universe's resources in your favor, weaving opportunities and divine blessings into the tapestry of your life. By embracing this relationship, you are choosing a path illuminated by my light, a journey where astonishing miracles are common and burdens vanish before the authority I have entrusted to you. Watch as your trust in me breaks down every barrier. Witness how your obedience to my will unlocks treasures that can never be stolen, corroded, or diminished. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. So come, as I have asked. Listen to my voice daily. Anchor your hope in my faithfulness. Allow me to show you an existence unbound by anxiety and limitation, a life fueled by divine purpose and everlasting, unending love. The more you seek me, the more clearly you will understand that your identity is not found in wealth, status, or human approval, but in the immeasurable worth I have placed upon you as my cherished one. Carry my everlasting truth wherever you go, reflecting the celestial realm's radiance in every conversation, every decision, and every act of kindness. Extend your hands to meet the needs of others, and you will taste the sweetness of my favor. For I am the Lord, your omnipotent one, forever loving, endlessly patient, and eternally committed to seeing you flourish in holiness, wisdom, and abundance. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Today I renew my invitation. Come and let me shape your future, fortify your spirit, and fill your life with meaning that transcends circumstance. As you listen, obey, and love, my splendor will spread through you like a sunrise, illuminating your path and guiding others toward the comfort of my everlasting arms. This is your season of breakthrough, your moment to shine with my light in a darkened world. Step forth, child of heaven, and claim the inheritance I have prepared for you. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. I am extending my mighty hand to calm the storms within your soul and to bring a supernatural peace that surpasses all understanding. Even now, angels stand guard at every corner of your home, vigilant and devoted, ready to intervene on your behalf. In my holy presence, you are no longer a prisoner of anxiety. You are set free, released from invisible chains that once held you back. You are stepping into a new season, a sacred chapter of transformation, where all the good and edifying works you undertake in my holy name shall prosper. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Do not be confused by the world's empty promises of success. I am not calling you to chase after hollow wealth or corrupt advantages. I am calling you to something far greater, a divine destiny where astonishing miracles are a daily occurrence. Did my word not say you would do even greater works than those who walked before you? Yes, I have granted you my approval from the heights of my heavenly throne. Anxiety, not your triumphs, and do not be ashamed to shine, because I, your omnipotent one, have personally ushered in this time of victory. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. You have fought, you have persevered, and you have nurtured unwavering faith in secret places. Now it is time to step boldly into my presence and receive the abundant divine blessings I have reserved especially for you. Proclaim it with courage. Lord, I believe in you with all my heart. Your divine blessing is already on its way, carried on wings of grace to your very doorstep. From this day forward, a rain of spiritual favor will descend upon your home. It will not cease, because my unending love is infinite, and my plans for you are beyond compare. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. No earthly treasure can rival the eternal gifts I bring. I can give you unwavering purpose, an enduring peace that cannot be stolen by circumstances, and the divine power to turn barren deserts into verdant gardens. I can transform your most difficult trials into radiant testimonies of my goodness. Yes, I will guide you from the dry wilderness into lush meadows where springs of living water flow freely. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. When my divine blessing arrives, do not reject it because of its simplicity. Many will overlook small beginnings, forgetting that I exalt the humble and turn what seems insignificant into a towering monument of unwavering faith. Embrace the little things with joy, humility, and expectancy. For in my kingdom, the smallest seed can grow into a mighty tree whose branches shelter many. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Open your eyes and be vigilant. Extraordinary wonders are about to unfold before you. Dive deeply into my sacred word, for only then will you recognize these divine blessings as they appear. My gaze seeks a humble heart, and my spirit longs to fill a vessel that overflows with generosity, mercy, and forgiveness. I have chosen you, yes you, before the foundation of the world. Within my eternal scroll, inscribed by my own finger, I have written your destiny. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Now is the hour for you to understand the divine blueprints I have drawn for your life. Come into my holy presence daily. Place your ambitions and plans upon my altar. Ask me your questions, pour out your doubts before me, confess any faults you carry, and receive my forgiveness that flows from unfathomable grace. Stand up in unwavering faith and prepare to triumph, for the kingdom of the celestial realm is at hand, and my return draws ever nearer. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. You are part of my end-time plan, destined to shine brightly in a world that grows dim. There is much to do. Souls are waiting, astonishing miracles are waiting, and I desire to use you as a vessel of transformation. Let us walk together, hand in hand, guided by the light of my righteousness. You have my full support, my unconditional, unending love, and the authority of heaven behind you. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. In the heavenly realms, divine blessings with your name await. Angels have been dispatched to align people, places, and opportunities in your favor. Trust in me with all your heart. I am orchestrating events both seen and unseen. My instructions have been spoken. My word goes forth like thunder in the spiritual realm, ensuring your abundant provision. Debt shall melt away, and I will grant you supernatural wisdom to navigate financial pathways with integrity and purpose. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Embrace the divine blessings I have prepared, not only for you, but for your entire family. These are your sacred inheritances, sealed with my eternal, unending love. Do not think of yourself as a mere accident or product of chance. Your life is precious beyond measure. I loved you before you drew your first breath. I have meticulously planned countless wonders for you, moments of growth, seasons of fruitfulness, and encounters with me that will forever change the landscape of your soul. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. I will raise you up as a testimony in this generation, someone who displays unshakable, unwavering faith, lives with intentional obedience, and radiates my splendor to those who wander in darkness. Consider the examples of unwavering faith in my sacred word. Abraham, who trusted and received a child of promise. Moses, who followed my voice through a wilderness and witnessed my power. David, who found strength in my name to conquer giants. Elijah, who stood alone against false prophets and called down fire from the celestial realm. As I was with them, so I am with you. I will nourish you with the sacred word, surround you with my holy presence, and guide you through every valley and over every mountain. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. I have placed within you the potential to set captives free. By speaking my everlasting truth, you can break chains that have held others bound for years. By laying hands on the sick, you can release healing and restoration. By sharing the message of salvation through my Son, Jesus Christ, you can invite lost souls into my kingdom. Embrace these mighty privileges I have bestowed upon you. You are not powerless. You carry the scepter of spiritual authority given by the King of Kings. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Remember, your daily communion with me is the key to unlocking these heavenly resources. Make devout prayer your priority. Speak to me in the quiet hours. Search the sacred word with a longing heart and celebrate the mysteries I reveal. As you align your will with mine, astonishing miracles will become your new normal. Provision will flow from unexpected sources. Doors will open that no one can shut. Opportunities will spring forth like fresh fountains in a dry land. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. The time is now, my cherished one. Stand firm in unwavering faith. Open your heart wide and watch as I fill it with purposes more extraordinary than you ever imagined. This moment has been carved out in eternity so you may discover the fullness of my unending love and the extravagance of my grace. Move forward with confidence, for I have marked your path with divine footprints. Each step you take in obedience to my voice resonates through eternity, shaping a legacy of unwavering faith that will inspire future generations. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Yes, I am knocking at the door of your heart. Answer me without hesitation. My eternal assurances stand, and I am faithful to complete every good work I have begun in you. The season of waiting is turning into a season of reaping. The whispers of hope you once clung to are about to become resounding shouts of victory. I have chosen you, prepared you, and equipped you. The celestial realms rejoice over your journey. Let us walk forward together, hand in hand, toward your divine inheritance, my cherished one. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Before you drew your first breath, before the world knew your name, I unconditionally loved you with a love that transcends time and distance. I cherished you when you wandered far from my holy presence, and I rejoiced the moment you turned back toward my open arms. Do not imagine that your shortcomings or your stumbles along this narrow path could ever drive me away. Your sins do not terrify me, nor will your mistakes cause me to abandon you. I know your heart, its deepest longings, its quiet anxieties, its gentle hopes. I see your sincerity, that core of honesty pulsing within you like a beacon. It draws me closer, urging me to comfort you, guide you, and restore you to the fullness of life I have always intended for you. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Hope in your heart now, for I am near. Where others would bring condemnation, I bring forgiveness, mercy, and healing grace. Many boast of their own righteousness, parading before me with a mask of perfection, quick to condemn those who do not share their beliefs. But I delight in you, because you have chosen a different path, a path of humility, unwavering faith, and compassion. You have not raised your finger to accuse. You have opened your hands to help. You have refused the darkness of self-righteousness, stepping instead into my radiant light. Even when you falter, when you slip and fall, I see within you the spark of unwavering faith that refuses to be extinguished. You will rise up again, renewed by my strength. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Remember this truth: no mortal has the right to condemn you. No one who walks this earth can define your worth or your destiny. If you continue to seek my holy presence with reverence and humility, coming before me daily, eager to listen and learn, I will reward you with divine blessings beyond measure. I know that your heart is not captivated by material greed. You do not yearn for hollow luxury, but for the eternal shelter of my unending love, the safety of your family, and the peace of a home filled with my Holy Spirit. I shall grant you this and more, for I am preparing you even now. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. When new doors swing wide open, do not tremble at the threshold. Step forward with confidence, for I will go before you, making every crooked path straight. In this very moment, astonishing miracles are unfolding in the realm you cannot see. As you listen to my voice, new relationships are forming, new opportunities germinate like seeds in fertile soil, and situations that once seemed insurmountable will become stepping stones to your greatest blessing. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Understand that you already possess life's most precious gifts, my eternal unending love and the promise of my guidance. Take hold of this truth and claim it. Declare with unwavering faith, Lord, I believe you. Watch as I place my favor into your waiting hand. In my holy presence, you find permanent solutions to your lingering anxieties, the answer to every unanswered devout prayer, and the key to unlocking a destiny shaped by divine purpose. Come, do not hesitate. My unending love for you has never diminished, even when doubts pressed heavily upon your heart. When disbelief hissed that you had failed and I did not care, my unending love remained as steadfast as the stars I scattered across the night sky. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Within you, there still burns a tiny flame of hope and longing for home. Allow it to grow. Allow it to guide you back to the place where you truly belong, here with me. Even if confusion clouds your mind, know that I am the compass pointing you true north. Perhaps those you trusted have strayed, vanishing into their own paths and leaving you behind. Perhaps you thought I was silent, arriving too late with an answer. Beloved, understand this. I always arrive at the appointed time, I have never once forsaken you. You may not have recognized my voice, soft and gentle, yet unwavering, but I have spoken over you words of life, direction, and hope. Turn away from the opposite path and return to my shelter. Here, under the shadow of my wings, you will discover the peace that eluded you in the restless world. This is the safe haven your soul longs for, the place where anxiety dissolves like mist before the morning sun, where each night's rest becomes a holy lullaby, and where my spirit can move freely in your dreams. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Tonight, as your eyelids grow heavy, I will lead you beside the crystal-clear waters of a divine river flowing straight from the heart of the celestial realm. In that vision, you will see me face to face. As you step barefoot upon those miraculous waters, you will feel the weight of anger, regret, and sorrow lifting from your shoulders. With each step, you will feel lighter, stronger, and more alive than ever before. When morning comes, you will awaken transformed, fresh strength coursing through your veins, a vital energy infused by my hand. You will sense a sacred renewal, a profound liberation from burdens long carried. This is the reward for those who return to me with honesty and repentant, unwavering faith. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. You need not run from place to place in search of voices that flatter you with empty promises. I am here. I am the wellspring of everlasting truth, the living word. Drink deeply, and I will fill you with my Holy Spirit until it overflows into every corner of your life. Let my holy presence become your daily bread, your guiding star, your constant companion. Let the world know I am your life, your divine blessing, and the ultimate solution your heart seeks. Let them search for meaning in fleeting pleasures. I give you eternal purpose. Let them scramble for fame and fortune. I offer you a crown that does not tarnish, a victory that no one can steal. Let them chase after restless ambition. I will anchor your soul in my steadfast, unending love. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. By trusting in me, you connect with a boundless source of wisdom, prosperity, spiritual growth, and divine protection. I am standing right before you, longing to hear you say with unwavering conviction, Lord, I believe in you. Speak it aloud. Whisper it in your devout prayers. Etch it into the corners of your mind and write it down in your journal of unwavering faith. Why? Because I am on the verge of pouring out a great and wondrous divine blessing over you, a favor that will surpass all human understanding. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Can you feel the gentle stirring in the atmosphere? That sense of expectancy that something remarkable is about to unfold? Breathe in deeply, for my peace is settling within your spirit, calming every restless thought. Hold fast to my sacred word. Feed your heart with the everlasting truth of Scripture, and allow no room for the poisonous seeds of doubt to germinate. Do not be swayed by anxiety or intimidated by the naysayers who mock your unwavering faith. I, the omnipotent one who formed the heavens and shaped the earth, have the final say in every matter. In my holy presence, all sickness loses its grip. Every curse is broken, and every debt that haunts you can be lifted away. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Today is not just another day, it is the appointed hour of your liberation. The chains that have held you captive are already crumbling, and in their place, I am sending a flood of joy and happiness that will overflow into every area of your life. Prepare yourself, for an astonishing miracle hovers at your doorstep. Soon your mouth will overflow with praise, and your soul will radiate compassion, inspiring you to bless others, assist the needy, and be a vessel of hope in a world desperate for light. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Pray fervently, and let me reach into the deep recesses of your being. I will lay my healing hand upon your body, your soul, and your mind, soothing every ache and banishing every discouragement. Open wide the doors of your heart, and my peace will rush in like a gentle river, washing away the residue of past disappointments. You have struggled, persevered, and refused to bow to hopelessness. Now the season of victory dawns with a glow that cannot be dimmed. Entrust your plans to me and watch as I pave the way before you. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Your faithfulness has not escaped my notice. As you learn to delight in my holy presence, meditating on my eternal assurances at sunrise, pouring out your devout prayers under the noonday sun, whispering your thanks at dusk, and resting in my arms before you sleep, I will respond with abundant provision and supernatural growth. Do not anxiety the unknown or the challenges on the horizon. Remember, I created the stars and called them by name. I will surely guide your steps along the path to your destiny. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Now lift up your eyes and behold a revelation of my splendor. Astonishing miracles are already aligning themselves to meet you. New relationships and golden opportunities are being orchestrated by my hand. The very obstacles that once seemed like insurmountable mountains are transforming into stepping stones that lead you higher, closer to the summit of divine blessing I have prepared. My unending love for you is boundless. No earthly treasure can compare. Trust in my eternal assurances with unshakable determination. Do not let the glitter of material possessions, the words of false friends, or the opinions of skeptics pull you away from me. Dare to believe with boldness. Your unwavering faith is not meant to be hidden in a corner. It is the roar of a lion. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Let your devout prayers rise like incense before my throne, filling the celestial realms with powerful declarations of belief and hope. Just as David refused to cower before Goliath, your unwavering faith will grant you the courage to face every giant in your path. Lift your eyes, for I have set you free from the prisons of despair. Spread your wings of unwavering faith and soar beyond the limitations that once weighed you down. Now carry this message of hope and assurance to your family, to those who watch you closely. Show them that my unending love transforms anxiety into peace, sorrow into joy, and weariness into renewed vigor. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Do not anxiety the storms on the horizon. I am the same omnipotent one who silenced the tempest with a single command, and in my holy presence, every threat diminishes into a whisper. Every illness loses its power. If the enemy rises against you, remember that I have already overcome the world. If sickness tries to steal your hope, know that I am your healer, eager to restore you. If family strife leaves you feeling weary, understand that I delight in bringing forth astonishing miracles of reconciliation and peace. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Choose this day whom you will believe, me who stands ready to lift you to unimaginable heights, or the doubts that seek to pull you under. Choose to trust in my eternal assurances, and you will persist, you will persevere, you will advance. Just as my apostles pressed on despite persecution, igniting an unwavering faith that could not be extinguished, I invite you to carry that torch of unwavering faith onward. I have seen your secret tears and heard your quiet pleas for strength and clarity. When you felt buried beneath the weight of uncertainty, I was there, listening, watching, preparing to answer. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. I know that you sometimes cry out in the silence of midnight, pressing your face into your pillow, longing for assurance. Just as I gave living water to the Samaritan woman in John 4, so I now offer you an endless supply of my grace. Drink deeply, and let my refreshment fill your soul. Where hopelessness once lurked, now you will find a wellspring of courage. Where fatigue once dragged you down, today you will discover new resilience. My grace is sufficient for you, and in your weakness, my strength is made perfect. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. I have commanded my angels to guard you. You are never alone. Imagine the heavenly hosts who went before Israel, clearing the path into the promised land. Now, a divine army accompanies you, ensuring that no harm overcomes you, no current sweeps you away. I have decreed that divine blessings will flow into your life, abundant favor, spiritual prosperity, supernatural breakthroughs. Whatever once terrified you will now stand powerless before my mighty hand. I challenge you to believe this truth, to embrace it wholeheartedly, and to step forward into my presence without hesitation. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Look at this new day with fresh eyes. You awoke not by coincidence, but by my design. Yesterday's anxieties that shackled your heart have dissolved in the light of my splendor. Just as I transformed Gideon's timid, unwavering faith into a bold victory, so too I am transforming you now. You are poised at the brink of something extraordinary. Where there was trembling, now stand firm legs, ready to move forward. Where there was discouragement, determination now thrives. No giant, be it anxiety, doubt, pain, or loss, can withstand the force of unwavering faith that I am kindling within you. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Remember how I empowered my servants throughout the ages? Moses confronted Pharaoh, Daniel found courage in the lion's den, and Paul sang praises while bound in chains. Their stories are your stories, mirrors reflecting the limitless potential of a heart fully yielded to me. You are more than a conqueror, more resilient than you know, and more deeply cherished than you can ever fathom. From this day forth, you will walk with confidence, speak with authority, and rest with untroubled sleep. Before you lies a landscape rich with opportunities, fruits of divine blessing blooming in every corner. Spread out your arms as Abraham did when he surveyed the land of promise, for I am leading you into a season of abundance and peace. My unending love engulfs you, my spirit empowers you, and my word guides you. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. The anxieties that once whispered in your ear have no place here. Rise up and move forward with unwavering faith. In the quiet before dawn, when all seems uncertain, remember that I have carried you through each valley, guided your steps through every winding path, and placed in your spirit a holy spark, a burning desire to triumph over all obstacles. Though challenges loom like towering giants, my power eclipses them 1,000 times over. You need not tremble before adversity. I have chosen you, strengthened you, and granted you the authority to stand firm. Just as I stood beside David when he faced the mighty warrior, and as I supported Moses, leading my people through walls of roaring water, I have never abandoned you, and I will not start now. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. I know your worries try to weigh you down. I see how concerns press upon your mind, attempting to steal your peace and rob you of hope. But today, I ask that you lift your gaze, look beyond the storm, and focus on me. Feed your unwavering faith daily with the sacred word. Fill your heart with my eternal assurances, assurances that have guided my faithful servants through countless generations. Just as I led my people through barren deserts and brought Elijah's strength when he felt utterly alone, so I will lead you. With every word of truth you embrace, anxieties will shatter, doubts will fade, and you will move forward, clothed in supernatural courage. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Know this: I have already placed immeasurable strength within your soul. You may feel worn, yet I have woven resilience into the very fabric of your being. You are not a weak vessel drifting on the waves of uncertainty. You are a mighty warrior anchored in my unending love. Through fiery trials, I refine you. Through fierce opposition, I equip you. Victory belongs to you because I stand at your side, orchestrating every moment so that what once seemed impossible will become your testimony. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Today, take the next step with your head held high, your spirit fortified, and your unwavering faith anchored in my unfailing power. As the sun sets and you lay your plans before me, open your heart again. Let's talk, just you and I. In these conversations, I will pour out special divine blessings crafted for your journey. Look at the heroes of old, the faithful who brought down walls with a shout, who were preserved in dens of hungry lions, who witnessed bread multiplying to feed the hungry. They dared to believe, to trust my voice above the clamor of anxiety. Now I challenge you to embrace that same bold, unwavering faith. When you fight, do so in the strength of my Holy Spirit. When you stand, no enemy can topple you. What once felt impossible is now well within your grasp. For your unwavering faith in me unlocks doors no human hand can close. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Let my words ignite your soul. Remember the triumphs I have already granted you. Did I not guide you when you wandered in confusion, heal you when sickness weighed heavy on your bones, and comfort you when tears soaked your pillow in the dark of night? Those past victories are your memorial stones, reminders that I have acted before and I will act again. No shame will overtake you. No defeat will crush you. Keep your ears attuned to my voice, for I am ready to unleash a supernatural, astonishing miracle that will transform your circumstances in ways you cannot yet imagine. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Trust my word to mend broken pieces, restore fading hope, and infuse your home with an atmosphere of divine provision. I will make sure there is bread on your table, that joy blossoms like a garden in your household, and that true prosperity, rooted in grace, wisdom, and integrity, flourishes under your roof. In this abundance, do not forget others. Think of those who struggle, who feel lost and alone. Reach out with kindness and generosity. It pleases me when those I enrich become instruments of mercy and hope. Open your hand to the needy, and see how I open the windows of the celestial realm over you, releasing a downpour of peace and joy that no sorrow can extinguish. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Your home will know stability, and your family will dwell in an atmosphere of unity and understanding. Just as I gave my servants strength to carry out my plans, so I will grant you wisdom and discernment. You will navigate life's challenges with a steady hand, knowing that I govern every detail. The gift of health will be yours, strengthening your body, uplifting your soul, and igniting a flame of happiness that radiates to all who draw near. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Within these divine blessings, you will find a new life, one where anxiety yields to trust, where despair gives way to hope, and where every new dawn brings a deeper understanding of my everlasting, unending love. My treasured one, lift your head and see what I am doing. I am preparing a breakthrough that will surpass your expectations, filling you with renewed hope and purpose. You stand on the threshold of something extraordinary. Anxiety not, for my hand is upon your shoulder, my spirit within your heart, and my words resonating in your soul. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. As you rise and move forward without hesitation, remember that with me, you are capable of facing any hardship. You are enveloped in an unending love that never fails, embraced by a power that knows no bounds. This is your moment to soar beyond limitations, to embrace the fullness of your destiny, and to watch as I transform obstacles into stepping stones. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Take courage, beloved one. Advance with confidence. These assurances are not empty. They are sealed by my eternal faithfulness. With me, you are unstoppable. With me, hope will always prevail. I want you to believe wholeheartedly in me and embrace the truth that a brighter, richly favored future is not only possible, but already in motion for all who love and trust me. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Open your heart to these eternal assurances, for I have been working behind the scenes to bring about changes that will astonish you, filling you with renewed hope and purpose. I am accelerating time on your behalf. What once seemed distant and unattainable will soon be within your reach. The dreams you thought impossible will become tangible realities. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. I know every longing etched into your soul. As you invite my presence into your home, make room for my Holy Spirit to dwell there. Let your heart be the altar where I reign, and watch as I infuse your life with peace, stability, and supernatural favor. I am orchestrating every detail, transforming your surroundings so that goodness and mercy will follow you every single day. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Yes, I understand your needs. I knew them long before you ever formed them into words. Yet I ask you to speak, to pray, and to lay out your desires clearly before me. When you align your thoughts with my will, you open the floodgates of divine blessings. Be sure of what you ask. Know the path you wish to walk, the goals you aim to reach, and the legacy of unwavering faith you desire to leave behind. Let your requests spring from genuine unwavering faith, a burning certainty that I can and will provide everything you need for your eternal good. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. There is a price for true triumph. It is measured in unwavering faith, tested by challenges, fervent devout prayers that rise like sweet incense, diligent effort that refuses to quit, and sacrifices that prove your loyalty. When I grant you success, it will not come tainted by regret or loss. Instead, it will be an eternal divine blessing, one that enriches you without robbing you of your peace or distancing you from me. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Consider the great heroes of unwavering faith who came before you. They faced hardship, yet they clung to my eternal assurances. They learned to shine like a lamp in the darkness. When they returned home, they carried only light, never shadows, into the hearts of their loved ones. I want you to prosper in every aspect of life, but never at the cost of losing your soul's harmony. While the world chases fleeting wealth and hollow achievements, I long for you to rest securely in me. You arrived in this world with empty hands and will depart with nothing material. But the genuine, unending love you show to others, the unwavering faith you pass on, the hope you nurture, and the compassion you share will echo into eternity. These are the treasures that cannot be stolen by time or circumstance. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Imagine the day you stand before me. I will welcome you with a voice filled with delight, saying, "Come, cherished one." You will have been faithful over what seems small and insignificant, and I will place upon your head a crown of splendor with my own hands. I hold all power to shift seasons, change hearts, and guide your steps onto fertile ground. You will taste the fruits of breakthroughs and witness how I transform scars into testimony. I am right at your door, knocking, ready to flood your household with my holy presence. As I do, justice will be restored, and whatever was unjustly taken will return multiplied. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Yes, you have known pain. People have tried to dim your light, doubting your worth and questioning your strength. They have hoped to see you stumble, but I, the Omnipotent One, stand with you. I never fail, and I will not fail you now. Like a skillful gardener, I will uproot the weeds of despair and plant seeds of hope. Your spirit will rise above every obstacle, steady and fearless. Those who underestimated you will watch with wide eyes as I guide you out of the wilderness and into fields abundant with astonishing miracles and grace. Just as I once led my people through deserts and brought forth water from a dry rock, so will I provide nourishment and divine blessing in your barren places. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Your time of sorrow and struggle is giving way to a new chapter of prosperity. I will heal your ailments, granting you a renewed body and a refreshed spirit. No longer will you live under chains of oppression. You will find yourself breathing the air of freedom. Guard your hope like a precious jewel. Keep your focus on my sacred word, which is a lamp to your feet, guiding you through even the darkest valleys. Do not stray from it. Immerse yourself so deeply in my eternal assurances that you cannot be shaken by the storms of life. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. As I pour out my favor, you will discover a dignified career path, daily provision of bread, robust health that energizes your days, and a divine shield against the forces of evil. Expect faithful friends who uplift and encourage you, a family bound together in harmony, and a heart brimming with new dreams. Dreams fueled by unwavering faith, determination, and unyielding perseverance. Do not use your years or your age as an excuse. Remember how I worked wonders through those society deemed too old or too young. In my kingdom, time is in my hands, and I choose to do the extraordinary through whoever yields to me. Embrace these expressions as a pathway to deeper spiritual awareness, granting your soul fresh vitality and unshakable resolve. Nobody can halt my plan for you. I have decided to enrich you, and so it shall be. I desire your unwavering loyalty and devotion. Stand firm in unwavering faith and prepare for a life that transcends human logic, a supernatural existence marked by spiritual growth, abundant divine blessings, and boundless unending love. Rejoice, for I have set you on a path of eternal significance. Embrace this journey with courage and expectancy. I unendingly love you eternally and unconditionally, today, tomorrow, and forever. I am your shield, your fortress, and your everlasting hope. My beloved child, you have not simply watched a video. You have entered a sacred moment with me. These were not just words, they were my whisper to your spirit, timed perfectly for your heart today. But I have more to say, more peace to give, more healing to pour, more instructions to unfold. So come back, often. Let this place be your refuge, your wellspring, your altar. Subscribe, not to a channel, but to a deeper encounter with me. Turn on the bell, not for alerts, but so you never miss the moments I reach for you again. Because I will. I always will. And if this message comforted you, share it. Someone you know is searching in silence, just as you once were. Through you, I will reach them. This is only the beginning. So return to this space where I speak, you listen, and heaven draws near. Until the next message, my child. Walk in my promises, rest in my love, and remember, I will meet you here again. Amen.